Jack lived in a tiny apartment on the edge of the city with his young daughter Emma. He worked long hours washing dishes at a small restaurant and barely earned enough money to survive. Every morning he skipped breakfast so Emma could have something to eat. No matter how difficult life became, he always told her that one day things would get better. When winter arrived, the restaurant reduced his working hours, making life even harder. One evening, after paying his bills, Jack checked his wallet and found only $3 left. It was all the money he had. On his way home, he noticed an elderly man sitting alone on a freezing sidewalk. The man looked hungry, tired, and desperate. Even though Jack desperately needed the money himself, he could not walk away. He used his last $3 to buy a sandwich and a hot coffee and handed them to the stranger before quietly walking home with empty pockets. The next morning, Jack was called into his manager's office. His heart sank because he thought he was about to lose his job. Instead, he found a well-dressed businessman waiting for him. The man smiled and explained that the elderly stranger was his father. He had heard about Jack's kindness and wanted to thank him. The businessman owned several successful restaurants and offered Jack a management position with a much higher salary. Within a few months, Jack and Emma moved into a better home and no longer worried about food or rent. One evening, as they sat together at dinner, Emma asked how their lives had changed so quickly. Jack smiled, looked at his daughter and said, "We didn't get lucky. We chose kindness when it was hardest, and somehow kindness found its way back to us."